What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So I want to give you a major Social Security update because right now one of the biggest questions, one of the most common questions I get regarding Social Security, other than the fact of will President Biden ever actually deliver on his promise of that $200 per month Social Security boost, the next biggest question that I've been getting lately is this: how will Social Security be impacted by this Russian invasion into Ukraine? Now, here's the truth. The truth as of right now is that Social Security in general won't have much of an impact. Now, the impact is going to come as a result of those that are actually on a fixed income that rely almost 100% on Social Security benefits. Now, many people, millions and millions of Americans, rely almost entirely on Social Security benefits. Okay, those that do get Social Security benefits, that is, I believe it's like 90% of people that do rely on Social Security, it's their only source of income. So that's a big deal. Now, just today, we saw that wheat and corn soared just because the Western nations imposed sanctions on Russia. Now, this is likely going to cause additional increases in inflation, and mostly it's going to impact food. It's going to impact energy. It's going to impact gas. Now, just today, we saw that wheat rose by 9%. Okay, it was actually 8.7%, but I rounded up. Corn was up 5%, and soy was up 3.9%. Now, why is all this important? Wheat is in a lot of products. A lot of products. It's in beverages. It's in, just different types of meals. It's in different packaged goods. Wheat is in a lot of products. And I believe, just to give you an idea, okay, being that we are imposing sanctions on Russia, wheat itself, I believe Russia supplies like 25 to 35% of the wheat that we have in the world. Not in the United States, in the world. That's a huge amount of wheat. So just keep in mind that right now what we're going to see is Social Security benefits aren't going to increase. What we're actually going to see is fixed income. Okay, the people that fall in that category, hopefully they see some relief or assistance from the federal government. As of right now, it's not looking likely. But here's what I can tell you. Congress is looking at different plans and I'm not even saying proposals, because there's no proposals out there other than the Social Security Act or the Social Security 2100 Act. But lawmakers are discussing potential proposals where we would see relief go to fixed income individuals, very low income earners. That's what they're discussing. But again, the discussions are coming on the heels of other things. For instance, just today, Senator Dick Durbin, he actually stated that as soon as the Senate returns, okay, that's this week, as soon as they return, they will take up legislation to provide more funding to Ukraine. Okay, we do know that the Senate is also wanting to take up votes and to confirm President Biden's Supreme Court nominee. These are all things that are high on their to-do list. But what isn't high on their to-do list is pass the Social Security 2100 Act, which would provide a boost to Social Security recipients. Right now, what I can tell you is that all major economies will continue to experience positive growth. And with positive growth will come an increase in prices. This will mainly be from gas and energy. But the truth is it doesn't matter exactly where these increases are coming from. The fact of the matter is that those on a fixed income are going to feel the pain. According to reports, when your income is mostly spent on food, utilities, medication, and rent, then you will hurt more than the others that spend less than 50% of their income on expenses in those categories. So, currently, Congress is so focused on the issues in Russia and Ukraine that passing any additional legislation that would greatly benefit those on a fixed income, according to experts, is highly unlikely. It's highly unlikely, not impossible, but highly unlikely. Now, this doesn't mean that proposals won't come in the future. This doesn't mean that something won't come to assist those in need. This doesn't mean that states are not going to try to pass something. But when we see these proposals, when we see these different discussions pop up, what we need to keep in mind is, would this have the majority of support? Would this have support in the Senate? Would this have 60 votes? Because what we've been hearing over the past few weeks, especially from Democrats, is, yeah, we should do standalone bills, but, again, it's a big but, we can't because we don't want to use a budget reconciliation on one provision. That's the issue. And what we know at this point is Democrats are trying to do everything they can to not just, hopefully gain some seats in the House and Senate in this upcoming midterm election. The hope is don't lose seats. So yeah, they want to gain more seats, but the hope is let's not lose seats, especially in the Senate, because if we lose in the Senate, that means Senator Mitch McConnell and Republicans would then have the majority, and Senator Mitch McConnell will, any bill that comes to his desk, if it's not something that a Republican was proposing or it's mainly Republican backed, it's going to sit on his desk and probably die. We've seen that for multiple years. So here's what I can tell you. Regarding Social Security, the Russian invasion threatens your benefits because your money doesn't go as far. Is your money going to decrease? No. But your money doesn't go as far. That's an issue. That is an issue because if you're on a fixed income, your cost of living adjustment for Social Security, that 5.9%, yeah, it helped. But when all prices, like I just said, okay, when all prices are going up, when we saw wheat go up 9% or 8.7%, corn up 5%, soy up 3.9%, just because you got a 5.9% cost of living adjustment, it's not going to account for wheat going up that high. It's not going to account for gas prices going up, sky high. Your rents are increasing. Property taxes are going up. This is the issue. The issue isn't that your Social Security benefits haven't increased. The issue is everything else has, and your Social Security benefits are lagging. Okay? So as we see prices go up, Social Security may trickle up as well, but without something like the Social Security 2100 Act, a sacred trust, we're not going to see Social Security benefits keep up with inflation. Inflation will most likely always be a little bit higher. So people on Social Security and those on a fixed income, you will always be behind. So I wish I could give you much better news, but I just want to give you the facts that Social Security, as of right now, anybody on a fixed income, those are being seen as the hardest hit individuals. And with this Russian invasion, you will continue to feel the brunt of this. So just do what you can. If you can cut back on other expenses, do it. Okay? So if you have any questions whatsoever, you can always ask your questions down in the comment section below. I just want to provide you this quick little update because right now, a lot of people are asking, how are we going to be impacted? And if you haven't been impacted already, you soon will be. All right? So again, hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you enjoyed today's video and you like these daily uploads, do me a favor, go ahead, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.